Hey guys, welcome back. Illusion here with you again, like always. So I wanted to do a quick video, kind of my post CitizenCon 2015 recap, and kind of leave you some of my thoughts and do a little bit of a Hangar shuffle. So I actually pulled up Star Citizen videos on YouTube. That way you can kind of go through it. If you missed CitizenCon, the live stream, it was pretty dang good. Now, I'm kind of more of a meat and potatoes guy, so there was kind of some like, okay, come on, get to it, but there's some really good information. So I'll leave a link down below to this full presentation, and just in case you missed it, I am recording this just a little bit after the live stream, so I guess about 3 hours. So good live stream, good interaction. Actually, it was good video altogether. Story so far, I've been hanging around here long enough. This is kind of like, okay, come on, move on. The things that really impressed me were the Alpha 2.0 demo and the Squadron 42 introduction. I really like that got Gary Oldman in here, kind of playing the what is this? Bishop. I've already forgot his name now, but really cool stuff. Star map was kind of okay, still very complex, but a lot of good information. So let's talk about a few other things. The website's got a nice little overhaul. It looks really good. It's more streamlined, so like even on the main page, and it's just more friendly, if you will. They do have this Squadron 42 tab up, which wasn't there earlier today before the event. I don't like the way it looks right here because it says pre-order, and I think that's going to confuse people, because if you're already a backer, you already have it. So they should really, say that this is for new backers. But whatever, that's cool. I like how they put in here. There's Gary Oldman's character. If you missed the stream, looking fantastic. So the website's got some nice improvements. One thing that they finally fixed, finally, is they finally put all the CCUs in, so you can. I have it in this screen so you can actually see how many of them there are, but they finally did what everybody was asking for, and that was have one drop down menu on the left and one drop down menu on the right, and it'll give you a price, which is like, hello, that's what we've been waiting on for weeks, months, years, I don't know, however long since the CCU system's been implemented. So, if you're no stranger to my channel, I've had some frustrations with Star Citizen. I think everybody has, because it's just like, oh my god, are you doing anything? Where are we going with this project? It's just going nowhere. So I think after today, I think a lot of people, including myself, are a little bit more like, that sigh of relief, like, okay, finally something's happening. So one thing that I wanted to definitely kind of talk about is the new ship today, and revealed today, the Aegis Sabre. Very cool looking ship. It's got a very Vanguard feel to it, but it's I think the best way I saw it described on the forums is like a Gladius and a Vanguard had a child together, and this is the outcome. I love the body lines. I love these little fins compared to the whole X-frame of the Vanguard. And I did have a Vanguard at one point, and I just didn't feel like it was worth the money. This one's $170, but we'll play with that money idea here in just a minute. Just some quick specs. One cool thing I like about this is if you're a decent pilot, you can have 4 size 3 cannons, or 4 size 3 lasers on here. So I think it's going to be a beast as far as just raw DPS. So I know it does say gimbaled, but when you switch to a fixed, you can actually go up a size, so that would make that a size 3, so 4 size 3s on there. shields for the light. I like that idea because that way you can kind of tune your shields to however you need to, which is pretty dang cool. I like. So they are offering it for $170, which is, I guess, about $80 cheaper than the Vanguard. So I think $170 is a little bit more than what a lot of people can swallow compared to the $250 for the Vanguard. And everybody thought the Vanguard was overpriced, and I did. And I still bought it. I'm an idiot. But I think it looks super badass. I love it. Basically, they're doing a full military sale. This is, I think it'll be going on till like the 19th. Yeah. So you get another 9 days in the sale. And I guess this is one of the few times where the Idris is back up for sale in this Armada pack, which, if money was no object to me and I had $2,500 sitting around that I had to do nothing with, yeah, an Idris P. So, pretty cool ships. So, let's talk about what my hangar. So that's basically kind of covered a lot of what CitizenCon happened. You know, it's a cool show. It's, you know, about 2.5 hours, but you know, if you kind of cut through some of the crappy parts, you can really hammer it out and get to the meat and potatoes in probably an hour or so. So my hangar now, I was sitting on a Retaliator base, a hull B, a Reliant, and a Gladius. That's what I've been sitting on for the last few weeks, few months. I don't remember. Since August, so about 2 months now. That's what I've been kind of playing with. So I'm ready to make some changes, and I felt like I was just going to do this on camera, and you can kind of see what my end goal is going to be. And you can already see that I do have one thing in my hangar, and it is that Sabre. So my plan is to upgrade this Retaliator base into a Constellation, because this Retaliator, they just it hasn't come along far enough, and it's not what it used to be. And this was $150 because it was the base, so I was able to pick up the nice little LTI chip and bump it up to a Connie. And the Connie's getting a rework. I think it looks really cool. They actually do show it around in the demo, the Alpha 2.0 demo. So let's go ahead and apply upgrade. Yep, we want to apply that to that. Yes, please. I'm just gonna make it type it in. Okay. Upgrade was successfully applied. Refresh the screen, I guess. See, now I can see that this is now a Constellation Andromeda with LTI and the industrial hangar, which is what I wanted. And it still gives me the posters and the model, which, hey, that's cool. So, sit on LTI Andromeda now. I have already sold off the Reliant, or reclaimed the Reliant and the Gladius. I got $85 in my account. Now, I told myself, well, I guess this summer, that I wasn't going to pitch in any more money to this project, because I'm already sitting at a hair under $500, which, so $500, I mean, I've been with this project for, what is it, 2 years now, so, yeah, it's still $250 a year, but, so I decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and reclaim my whole B, which I didn't want to do because I felt like this is going to be my money maker. Because it does hold like 300 something, 384 maybe, 343 cargo units, whatever. I felt like this is going to be my money maker, but I think now that we have that Connie, I think that's the way it's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and reclaim you. So that'll be $90. And you can hear my phone vibrating from all the emails. And I already got the Age of Sabre in the account, $170. Alright, now we're back. Sorry to do a quick cut there. I forgot when you're checking out, it shows you the all my contact information. So now we're currently sitting on, what are we? I got about $5 in my account, and now we're sitting on an LTI Andromeda, an LTI Sabre, and then our game package, which is just a Mustang. So I think this will probably be my end point for my shuffling around of ships. And I've said that like 10 times before, but I think I'm happy with this. This is going to be my light to medium fighter, and this is going to be my all-purpose, do a little bit of everything ship, which I'm happy about. And I picked up a few of these, which I really don't need because they were free, but I just grabbed a few just in case. But yeah, so there's it. That's our that's my overview of CitizenCon, Hangar update, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with the project. And fortunately, I can't get into the Hangar now because I got this. Let's see if this is fixed. Download. Oh, okay, so cool. I was getting a error with a I was missing a file or something. So yeah, looks like they fixed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that install, and maybe we'll go take a quick tour around. Let me know how much you want to see of Star Citizen. You know, it's not really much happening right now, but you know, once we get maybe Alpha 2.0, I'll start getting some more videos cranked out. Anyway, guys, have a great week. I'll leave the link down below to the full full video, and let me know what you think of Sabre. Let me know your thoughts. I'm really excited to see what it's going to happen about it. See you guys soon.